because we had a 5-day weekend. I don't know why Valentine's Day gets a 4-day weekend, but whatever. DogLifeChris, anyone comic book reading, Batman. Number 88, the talk of the Twitter. Everyone was posting, chatting, making comments. And I was like, what's so special about Swords Cross Assassin's Bleed? What is so special? We're gonna dive right in and check it out. This is like, what issue? I don't know. Part 3, their Dark's design. So I don't even know what happened in part 1 or part 2. Too bad. Pick up. Darn you, pick up. You know, I haven't used this frequency in years. It's bringing me back. Riddler. I haven't used it since Batman compromised it. I'm not with the Bat. It's just me here. It's just Selina. Just Catwoman. You haven't been just Catwoman for a long, long time. Just a pale reflection from the wrong side of the mirror. You clearly want something from me, but here's a riddle. Why should I help the Batman's girlfriend? Because I have a very sharp claws and a bad temper. You picking up means you're here in the city, which means I can find you and hurt you. Is that a good enough reason? This drawing of the Riddler is just so flash forward or something. Ask what you're going to ask. Eddie, I need to know, is this real? Is this the real deal or some kind of trick? Because this was supposed to be over. We took care of this problem years ago. We buried it out here in the potter's field. Put it out of our minds. You haven't told him yet, have you? That's none of your business. Now that sounds like the Catwoman I miss. The one who would wrap a ripper around my neck every time I said a crossword. Tell me what you know. What's in it for me? Batman knows you're watching the city. He knows you're here and that your code is in every traffic camera and cell tower. He's compiling a case. And he's gonna put you back in Blackgate, not Arkham with the revolving doors. You're lying. You know it's not a lie. Your ego is just too strung that you didn't know he knew. Now tell me now. The Penguin believes he's acting accordingly, trying to clean up the mess before it gets too big. But who would you put money on in a head-to-head match? The Penguin or Deathstroke? What the? I don't care what the Penguin thinks, Eddie. I want you to know what I think. Oh, I want to know what you think. I think that a few patrolmen just found a burned corpse in the amusement mile. They are wearing plastic clown masks. I think that we're alone when the designer approaches. A designer approached us about committing this perfect crime. There was a fourth conspirator, one who usually has a few cards hidden up his sleeve. Riddle me this, Catwoman. Do you or your boyfriend know where the Joker is? Well, I guess I do know. They buried the Joker in the Potter's Field. Was that be Oswald Cobblepot, the Potter? I don't know what that reference is. All right, we're gonna flash over to Batman fighting with, that's the daughter of Deathstroke? I don't know. Batman, we have a problem. That's what, Lucius? Yeah, I hear you, Lucius. My feed's been cut off to the Black Block. Half the feeds at one police plaza seem to have been cut. Some kind of interference. Give me a direct link to Bullock. Who the heck is this? Tell me what happened. I thought the whole point of these cells was that they were untraceable. Tell me. The costume lunatics are gone. Something knocked me out. It happened so fast. First they escaped, and then something, like, they escaped, but not exactly. It seems like, hell, I don't know how this happened, but I think they were taken. Whatever, Chief Bullock. I need to find them fast. Deathstroke was right. It's fun to watch you fail. Lucius, I need a car. He silenced her with this ding. I like to see that in film. I thought you had a lot of cars. None that will get here in time. Wouldn't it be nice if someone had a clever solution to that? Utility belt. Pocket 17 in the back. What is this? I call it the Echo, a last resort. Now, take it to the third car parked from the corner. The Porsche XL. Lucius, place the Echo on the hood of the car. The Echo can interface with Wayne Enterprise components in the engine and bypass the speed limitations. And create a hollow interference interface that masks the true image of the car. You want me to steal this car? It's mine, actually. Call it a rental. I assure you that you'll be paying for it, Mr. Wayne. A Batmobile in my pocket. I do try. And your assassin friend? She's coming with me. She's coming with me. It can't be him, not the real him. Your paramour would be the one with the means to test it, wouldn't he? Why don't you radio him now? You don't even know, do you? Deceit comes that naturally to you, doesn't it? You're still wondering if all this might resolve without having you say anything at all. Shut up, Eddie. How long did it take him to stop seeing you as one of us, part of the Arkham set, another colorful costume villain with a gimmick? You remember that look on his face, don't you? The look that says he knows everything and every way he could knock you unconscious the second he needs to. When he learns what you helped build, do you think he'll still see you as a lover? Or just another villain like us? I'm so glad you called, Selina. I really am. We're all probably going to die, but we all deserve it. But I'm glad you're going to have the hardest fall of us all. Don't bother calling back. This line is effectively dead. I'd wish you luck, but I don't really want good things to happen to you, Selina. So let's just leave it at farewell. Ah! Dang it. I can't believe it. Catwoman and Batman, do you read? There's something I need to tell you now. There's something you need to know. He can't hear you. Who? Who? Kitty. No. You weren't going to break down. You weren't going to break the deal, were you? You know what happens if you tattle. What are you doing up here? You know what the designer will do to you. Oh, you're dead. This is some kind of trick. Death was boring, dear. It was a good rest but for a while, but one misses the thrill of the chase. You took me down and I couldn't set my masterpiece in motion, a perfect crime that would make me live forever. And now it is time for you to pay for your transgressions. Flashback, flash forward, or meanwhile. This is petty, but I want you to understand how much... Oh, that's the wah talking. This is petty.
I want you to understand how much money you all have just lost me. Paying off enough officers to get into this new police building, let alone into our cells. Wah, wah, wah. Normally, it's enough just to know that I could do it in a pinch, but you actually do it and it creates investigations. It means keeping people quiet. It means intimidation. It means murder. Wah. Mostly it's a mess, and I harbor messes.
How the hell?
My favorite feature of this delightful new holding cell is that one can rapidly remove all the oxygen from the room. You went down quickly, and the officers who I paid off let me in the building and helped put you in these vans and brought you here. I believe Mr. Freeze used it as a base for a while, but it keeps meat from going rancid, and it allows me to keep my friends in comforting times.
What friends? Oh, because he's a cold penguin.
I'm a businessman, so are you. Now we'll make a deal and we'll end this, or I'll kill you. It's really that simple. For the three of you, I'll pay double your normal rate if you just leave Gotham, and we'll throw in a non-compete in there.
Non-compete in there. You don't come back for 1 year? 1 calendar year minimum.
And you, Slade, I present a larger problem. You must name your price.
You can't afford my price. If you wanted to live, you would have just killed me. Deathstroke, do you hear that sound? It's some kind of car. Batmobile. You realize that car is none of the armor of the normal Batmobile. Bill me. So at the moment they broke free? I don't know. God,
stand down, Batman.
Oh, that was Slade. Stand down, Batman. Move and the Birdman dies. Meryl, check the car.
I have, sir.
Good. What's the point of all this, Slade? You're a detective. You tell me.
You wouldn't dare, you wouldn't.
He's dead if you don't get him to the hospital. No cops, no robbers, no Catwoman. You're alone. You're alone, and you're not going to let him die, are you? And now you can go after your targets. Or now we can go after our targets.
Batman.
Quiet, Penguin. You'll bleed out. I can cauterize it with this laser.
No, Batman. No gadgets. Listen. 4 of us. Me, Riddler, Joker, Catwoman, the Underworld United. We did this. This years ago. Shell games. This is a shell game to beat you, Batman. The false targets. They're still going to die, and they're the only there to keep you busy. To keep you from stopping him from reaching the real goal, the perfect crime. The designer is real, and he is in Gotham City. And he has one true target, Bruce Wayne.
Does he die? Or does Batman save him? Well, that's to be. This little painting of the Joker is just vividly intense.
Don't struggle, You know how the story ends.
The hell I do. There's no use running, Catwoman. You've dug your own grave.
I don't know. It looks pretty full to me. What the? How did you get here?
Oh, honey. You don't even know how deep this hole goes. It's enough to drive you nuts. That was the end. I need to go back and buy 1 and 2, part 1 and 2, and then wait for 89, issue 88. So we need 86, 87, and we need 89 to get the full story. Because Harley Quinn's just come in and saved the day. Her old friend Kitty's Kitty Selena. Anyone comic book reading? This was issue 88, Batman. We out this sucker!